now are another way of looking at a circuit. There are two ways to look at it, right? The first is called your junction rule. The junction rule is very simple. It just says that the sum of the current entering a junction has to equal the sum of the current exiting a junction. Make sense? Right? So the sum of the current in equals the sum of the current out. So what does that look like in a circuit? Okay? This would be the current in, right? Call it I1. This would be current here and then some current here, correct? Oops, 3. So this says that I1 has to equal I2 plus I3. Good? Kind of obvious, right? Now remember, current is the flow of charge, correct? So what do you think this is really a rule for? Meaning the charge going in has to equal the charge coming out. Right. So the junction rule is really a statement on conservation of charge. Okay? Cool. The next one is called the loop rule. Okay? And what the loop rule says is the sum of the individual voltages must equal 0. Okay? So any energy that you put in has to then be used. Okay? Or needs to be transferred. Because remember, voltage is really a way to look at energy. Okay? So this says the sum of the change in the voltages has to be equal to 0. This is then, oops, helps if I write it correctly, conservation of energy. Okay? So if I put energy in, meaning a battery puts energy in, the resistors have to use it all. Okay? There can't be like extra, like, oh, look, I'm shoving energy back into the battery. It doesn't work that way, right? All of a sudden, I've created energy, right? And that doesn't work. Okay? So the last thing we're going to do, and that's